Learn to speak for yourself. If there's one thing that I learned in my master's degree, it was how to express myself, and not just anyhow, how to speak for myself in the first person. I remember when I was writing my dissertation, my advisor said something. He said, I had a unique contribution to make in my field. After all, that's the entire point of a master's. But more importantly, he said that I had to take responsibility for what I was arguing. I would be the only one at the end of the day standing in that room defending my ideas. And that's when it became clear to me that I cannot defend a position when I'm hiding behind a collective pronoun. I learned in that moment that I had to get comfortable speaking for myself in the first person. I didn't know it back then, but there were a lot more people like me who would often fall into the temptation of speaking all the time into the collective we. Because I would always say, we feel this, we believe that, we argued this. But then I had to pause and ask myself honestly, why do I speak in that way? And the answer was simple, because it felt safe, or at least safer. Defaulting to the collective we means that I have to hide behind the crowd. It meant that I could protect myself from bad publicity and bad visibility. But what it would also do to me was that it would dilute my voice, and in that process, I would be surrendering my authority. So speaking for myself, saying I forces me to confront my own convictions, because I am always reminded that I have to be sure of what I'm putting out there, because I would have to defend it. So when I say I'm not just following the group. I'm staking a claim on my own lived experience, or at least on my first-hand knowledge of the subject I'm talking about. And only when I am grounded in this can I have and speak with authority. So the collective we is powerful, but the strength of the collective does not come from people just echoing themselves. No, it comes from individual convictions. The strength of the collective we comes from people who have learned to speak for themselves, saying I hope that made sense.